Hi Gemini, and happy birthday to you. This is a general reading for May 2021, and this is for those that are born May 21st to June 20th. So you all have an up-and-coming birthday. Trying to light a little bit of Palo Santo here. I usually do that before I come on. So welcome to my channel. I'm Forest for the Trees, and I really appreciate you being here. These are, again, general readings, will not resonate with everybody. You can also check your moon and rising signs, which is, you can go to astro.com, and they have information there. You put in your date of birth, time of birth, and place of birth, and you can pull up what they call the natal chart, and it will tell you a lot about yourself. It's very user-friendly, and it will kind of kickstart you on your path if you're interested in learning more about astrology. All right, let's get a little bit of sage going here. Palo Santo, actually, on the cards. Get a little clearing. When I reach 100 subscribers, I'm going to be giving away a free reading, so stay tuned for that. I'm very close. I'm a new channel. I've been a tarot reader for over 20 years, but new to this format. Thought I'd give it a go, and so far I'm really, well, I love reading, so it's a just an extension. Any information you need is below. If you would like a personal private reading, or the decks I use, anything of that nature is all in the description below. I'm going to pull out kind of like a message for the month. We'll start with that. I've been doing this, and it's been, if you hear noise in the background, my dog's chewing a bone. So, is that one card? Yeah, communication. There you go. Communication. So this could be, you know, hearing from somebody, writing a letter, needing to communicate with somebody, needing to talk to somebody. Maybe, depending on the other cards, get your point across. I love this deck, but it's very hard to see the, I don't know if you can see it even under there, the name of the flower. That's St. John's wort, which is very good to help with depression and to help with anxiety. Oh, there we go. Wish. It's a beautiful card. So you might wish possibly for this communication from this person. Or maybe you wish you could communicate to this person. Let's see. You might be trying to communicate. Time to soar. I look at this as two ways. I look at this as that you could wish to communicate or wish to be able to talk to somebody and maybe tell them it's time to move on. It's time for you to spread your wings, so to speak. I kind of look at this scenario like maybe not a child, but a young adult maybe living at home that really wants to move out on their own and needs to communicate that, hey, I need to be me, or I need to soar, I need to grow up type of reading. Or that, you know, you could wish to communicate that it's time to soar, that you're really coming into your own, and there could be somebody that you may wish to communicate it to. Maybe they're no longer here. This feather kind of reminds me of like an angel feather. I know it's not, but that's what it reminds me of. And you might get a totally different meaning on this. There's no right or wrong. That's, you know, that's what I love about doing something like this. I would love to hear in the comments below what you pick up on this. And it could be too where you would like to leave, you like to soar, you like to go, but you wish you could communicate it to somebody. Like they won't understand, or you can't because no one's going to listen. All right. Ah, tea. Love it. So we'll put this right here and see if that ties in any more with the communication. And we'll think about that and see what else we got going on with it. All right, Gemini. So, you all doing good? Everybody doing good? Having a good week so far? Whenever you get this reading is exactly when you're supposed to have this reading. That is what I do know. All right, I'll take that as the first card. Woo! Got victory. Queen of Swords. You got the Ace of Pentacles. Got new money coming in. Ace of Swords. Look at you. Got the Tower. Oof. That could be where that Time to Soar card comes in. All right. Beautiful. And you have the Page of Swords on the bottom of the deck. And this is a card of... a lot of people call it the stalker card. It could be somebody that's looking at your social media sites, that's kind of following you, that's, you know... stalking you, basically. That could be that. I look at it as possibly new ideas or new thoughts coming in, and that could be where this Time to Soar card comes in also. The swords are an air sign, so that ties in really well with the communication and that feather too also. All right, let's see what we have going on. I made a mess of these cards already. Let me get these straight just a little bit. Those over there. Let's move those out of screen for a little bit. Got to get down to these two. You have the Six of Wands card. This is a card of victory. This is a card of a job well done. This is a card of patting yourself on the back, taking your accolades. If you've done something and deserve it, if it's work related, job related, school related, what you've worked hard for, take the accolades, accept it. Don't be all, oh no, that's, you know, accept it. If you really put in the hard work and you deserve it, take it, accept it. Pat your own self on the back if you have to. You have the Queen of Swords energy coming through. And again, swords are air signs. So you have Gemini, Libra, or Aquarius, which, you know, I could say this is you, definitely, because you have a lot of air signs coming in there too. And this is in reverse. So this is telling me that, again, she is the queen. She might not be letting herself, and she or he, it's the energy. I'm just saying she because it's a female on the card. But this could be male, female. This could be male, female. There's no gender specific. But not letting yourself... you know, maybe your thoughts aren't the nicest. Maybe, again, that's what I said, take your accolades. Even if you pat yourself on the back. Don't let negative thoughts like, oh man, I could have done that better. I should have done that better. Why didn't I do this? Why didn't I do that? You know, don't overthink something. If you truthfully put in the work and you deserve the praise that you're getting, go ahead and take it. Don't be overthinking anything. Don't be trying to feed yourself negative thoughts. You know, appreciate the fact that you were given an opportunity and that you made it shine. And, you know, you're doing this in truth. You're doing this to the best of your ability. So that is what where you are now and what crosses you. And then kind of how you got there. This is, you know, an Ace of Pentacles. So this could be a new job that you're working on and you're already getting good praise on it. It could be school. Could be, you could be working at a school and, you know, making money there too. But this is new money. It's money given to you. It's not that you haven't earned it, but it's new money coming in. Just say you have a full-time job. This could be a side hustle. This could be something you do on the side that you're getting praise for, that you're getting accolades for. And there's a possibility that you're making money on it too. And maybe you started this to make money. So that's a possibility. But it's something handed to you. It's a gift. You're being given it. You're very good at what you do. And it's almost like a gift that you have this excuse me, ability to do this. In a sense, it's almost like it was given to you, like it was a gift. Then you also have the past energy coming out of, you could still be harnessing some of this, coming out of it into the present, is the Ace of Swords. And this, again, it kind of goes really well with the Page of Swords. It's the new thoughts, new ideas coming in. This is just more final, or more personal, or more, you've put more work into it. You put more thought into it. You put more, you know, the ideas into it. And it's, you know, growing and starting to come in fruition. This is in reverse. So again, this ties into me with the Queen of Swords about the negative talk and the negative, if there's any setbacks, don't let that just crush you. You need to regroup and see what you can do different. And, you know, swords are about communication, about your thoughts, about how you communicate. And, you know, this card here is all about communication. So this is, you know, you wish it was, you could communicate that it's time to soar. You wish that you can communicate that you can move forward, and that, you know, leaps and bounds is what I keep hearing, leaps and bounds. You know, you have this opportunity to move forward, and it can be in leaps and bounds, and it's a moneymaker. So what ideas or what thoughts you have, or what you're putting into, again, your job, your school, your work, it is unique and different, and again, leaps and bounds, and money. Your energy that you have in the present is a Tower. And the Tower is a card of breaking down a structure, breaking down a foundation, breaking down a system, an old way of doing something. So a new system or a new way of doing something can come into being. The Tower is a card of Scorpio and Aries also. So this is, it's something usually that happens suddenly. It's something that usually happens when you don't expect it. It's not that it's planned for. And as of this reading, you might be going through your Tower moment. The thing with the Tower moment is that when you go through it, it's not fun, never. But there's a lesson there for us to learn. And we can take that forward and start building on that we know better, in a sense. You know, they say when you know better, you do better. So kind of that, that sense of knowing better. And then you can do better, you know, once you know better. But it's that breaking down of the system too. Breaking down of the old, breaking down of what needed to really, a lot of times the Tower, it can be something very devastating, but it's also something that almost needs to go in order for new growth to take place. You know, it's like, for instance, say you work in a building that needs to be demolished because it's so old. You might have black mold and rats or whatever, and you really love the building because you've worked there all your life, but it really needs to go to take that down so something new can be built back up in it. And sometimes this is us. Sometimes we get knocked down a little bit so we can build ourselves back up. I cannot get my lighting right in this, and it's really bothering me. It's too light over there and not light enough over here, so I don't know, and I don't want it to cause a shadows. All right, I don't think that's any better, but we'll go with it. So then coming into your future, you have the Three of Wands, and there you are. Oh, no light. And there you are, getting ready to move forward. You've made your mind up. You've thought about where you want to go, and you're ready to move forward. You're ready for that growth. You're ready for that, your new ideas to take form, and to see what comes of it. You're ready to set forth on that path. That's coming into your future. So whatever with this Tower moment, whatever happened there, it's brought you to that place where it's going to move you forward. It's almost like you don't have a choice. You're going to have to do something. You're going to have to move one way or another. What was the card under this? Oh, yeah, the accolades, yeah. So, and it tells me, too, when you move forward, it can be because of the accolades. It could be because, you know, this looks really good on the resume. Possibly. And then your energy is the 5 of Swords. So you have an energy of possibly having your thoughts, energy around you, maybe listening to people's thoughts that aren't, not thoughts, but their words about you, believing in their words. And this is in the reverse. So this could be like something you used to do. Maybe you took everybody's words or what they thought about you to heart, and now you know better. You know where you stand. You know, this could have been a falling out you had with somebody over how you're treated. And you're ready to move forward and move out of that whole scene and scenario. And again, you're the queen, so you are about truth and justice. You're about cutting to the chase and getting to the facts. You're no BS. You know, that's the last thing you want, is the BS. And then the energy around you is the Death card. So this goes beautifully. Death is a card of Scorpio. This goes beautifully with the Tower card. Death is something has to die. And sometimes it's literal, but usually it's not. So something else can be transformed, you know. It could be the old job has to die, or the old way of doing something has to die. You've got to let go completely. Not only is the Tower saying it, but the Death card is. You need to let go completely and move forward. And this could be a person that you need to let go of in order to move forward. But it's got to be a complete release. And your hopes and fears is the Chariot, and it's in reverse. So this is a card of Cancer. And to me, it's a fear that even if you do all these steps, you won't be able to move forward. You'll still be stuck or stagnant, and you won't be able to move forward. There'll be too many obstacles in the road for you to get to maneuver the Chariot around, so to speak. There could be too much debris, you know, too much fallout from a situation. So that's really your fear. But you have to know that you're driving, you know. You're in the driver's seat, and you know that there could be some obstacles coming up. So you might, like in this future card, be looking for a different path that you want to take, because there's growth on that path. And then the final card, which is a probable outcome or possible outcome, is Temperance, and it's in reverse. And this is a card of balance. It's a card of patience. So it's in reverse. So this is telling me that, you know, that's something that you still probably need to work on. You need to work on, you know, maybe balancing work and school, maybe balancing work and family and school, maybe balancing work and family and maybe more work, because it seems like, you know, you can juggle. You can do more than one thing and still get the accolades and still, you know, make the money, enjoying what you do, not listening to critics, not listening to the naysayers. You're past that, you know, really letting go of something that no longer serves you, that you're ready to cut the ties with and be done with. Again, not worried about the forward momentum, the forward movement, and having the patience. If it's not right then that you'll move forward, you will move forward. Because again, like I said, with this Tower card, whatever this Tower moment is, it's going to propel you to move forward. You're going to have to make a decision, and you're going to have to move forward. And sometimes, I've always said, you know, when it's time to leave, God has to put a boot on, you know, and kick us out. Because we can be so stubborn about holding on to something that isn't for our greater good, or won't serve us a higher purpose, or won't bring the balance and bring again, the movement and the growth into our life. So it's the advantage of the situation, you know, taking advantage of the accolades, whatever is going to look good on your resume, and really standing in your power, standing in your truth, not listening to other people, ready to move forward, knowing this Tower moment is coming, and you may be in it now. You may already be in it. Tumultuous time, you know, breaking down of systems, just could be somebody or something pulling the rug out from under you, in a sense. But again, that might propel you forward so you can communicate whatever your wish is, or your wish to communicate, and then you can soar. You can move forward. That chariot will go. And I love too how, you know, you have the growth, the wreath here, and you have the wreath here, where you have your, it's like your victory lap or whatever. All right. Well, Gemini, good reading, I think. Knowing that, you know, this is a probability or a possibility. Again, you're in the driver's seat. You're the charioteer. You're in the driver's seat. You've got the reins. This can all change. This is just reading the energies as it is now. If you stay on the path you're on, this is a scenario that may happen. So knowing that this can happen, be on the lookout. Be on the lookout for different signs and signals, and you can maybe direct your path. So when you get to the chariot, it might not be blocked, and you can go forward and bring in the balance, and bring in, you know, the patience that you're needing to have to bring about the situation. I'm not quite sure. Let's see. Temperance is a card of Sagittarius also. All right, we're going to pull a Mermaids card. I know that doesn't really go with them, but I've been called to use them, so they've been giving me good. Oh, look at that. I was going to say, they've been spot on. I cannot say enough. Breaking free. Breaking free. We're talking about that movement. Breaking free. It's a beautiful card. Right. Time to soar. Breaking free. Getting that chariot moving. Love it. Love it. Love it. Don't know where to put it, but I love it. Let me see. I'll read a little bit from the book, but I think it pretty much speaks for itself. I don't have to go into great detail. It says, look honestly at your situation. Are you becoming entangled without realizing it? If you have the power to break free from a disempowering situation, say no and move forward. Yep. The message also says it's the right time to break free from any psychic cords that are restricting you spiritually or physically. You can do this by asking Archangel Michael to come in and gently remove any cords, then calling on Archangel Raphael to fill those places with gentle healing light. Then we cut cords. When we cut cords, we're not just removing the person or circumstances that put them there. We're simply breaking free from any cords or entanglements that aren't serving our highest good. By doing this, we're creating a clean spiritual slate with which we can now begin new, healthier, and mutually beneficial connections. And that's exactly what the Death card and the Tower card is. When you have that destruction and you have to totally let somebody go, that's a good, you can replay that, because that's really good advice about cord breaking, because we have energetic cords that connect us to people. And that's why when somebody says, oh, I'm heartbroken because I broke up with so-and-so, or I'm heartbroken because somebody died, it's that energetic cord that's been cut, and that's why. So that's a good healing little exercise you can do there. All right, and we're going to pull one more, and this is a note from your future self to yourself now. And it might shed some light into the situation or give you some advice, maybe for now or for the future. And this card wants to go. And I shuffled them. Look at that. Wishes fulfilled. Beautiful. She's making her wishes. Your wishes have been germinating. They're deeply planted in the soil of the loving universe. And that's germinating your thoughts. That's germinating what you want to move forward. You're pushing those. They're growing. Your thoughts are growing on that. Okay. They're already deeply planted in the soil of the loving universe, and fulfillment is here or just around the corner. But faith is required. When we put ourselves out there, it's easy to get deflated if what we want doesn't materialize right away. Have confidence. You are more than capable of manifesting your deepest desires. It's all happening, dear one. Have confidence. Have patience. Bring yourself back into balance. Wonderful. Wonderful reading. And this person, if it is a stalker, maybe that's who you have to cut out of your life. Possibly. All right, Gemini. I would love to hear how this resonates with you. And again, it won't resonate with everyone because it's a general reading. But you can like, share, and subscribe. I'd appreciate it. Free reading at 100 when I reach 100 subscribers. And I thank each and every one of you for watching. And have a very blessed May. And I will see you next time. Bye for now.